Okay, so access arrangements and reasonable adjustments, or AARA, for Year 11 and 12 students. The Queensland Curriculum and Assessment Authority, or QCAA, recognises that some students have disability, impairment, and/or medical conditions or experience other circumstances that may be a barrier to their performance in assessment. Access arrangements and reasonable adjustments are designed to assist these students. So first of all, we're going to look at access arrangements. So an example of this is, do you need an assignment extension or have you missed an exam? So obviously, if you haven't missed this, you'll just need to sit or complete the same assessment as the rest of the class at or by the allocated day or time. If you have missed an assignment, deadline, or missed an exam, then if this is due to illness, disability, or an adverse and unforeseen event, you need to contact the guidance officer, hopefully prior to the due date, to complete an AARA application. Now, you will need documentary evidence for this, and the most common one for that is a medical report. So in most cases, a plain old medical certificate will not suffice. You will actually need to collect a medical report from the guidance officer and get that completed by your doctor. All applications must be approved by the principal and the QCAA. If your issues are due to IT problems, maybe you and your family are going on holiday that's outside of regular school holiday times, you're in a representative sporting event, cultural event, or maybe you have a TAFE or traineeship commitment, you are actually not able to get an AARA for these reasons, and failure to complete a scheduled assessment without an AARA can actually give you a 0 grade, and that might mean you fail that unit of work. So be mindful, please, IT issues in particular. Make sure that you are saving your assessment, not only to maybe your hard drive of your computer, but also to a USB or portable hard drive. Or perhaps you might even like to email it to yourself at times. I know a lot of students try that. Cultural events, TAFE traineeships, there is no excuse for missing these deadlines. This new system does not allow any wriggle room at all. And as you'll see in the red box there is no guarantee that access arrangements will be approved. However, we are happy to discuss whatever the circumstances or issues are for you and your family. If you don't communicate with us, we will not know and we will not be able to give you quality advice. Reasonable adjustments. So an example of this is, do you need an adjustment to be able to complete the assessment? So for some people with vision problems, they might need larger print exam papers, or some different situations might require extra time to complete an exam. So if you feel that this applies to you, you'll have a look at the yes side, and adjustments can be applied for students that have a longer term illness, injury, or disability. And the application process will require a meeting with the guidance officer so that you can come up with the school statement. We have to have a student parent statement and a medical report. And as you can see, all applications must be approved by the QCAA. If this doesn't apply to you, obviously you'll need to complete the same assessment at the same time under the same conditions as your peers. If you have any concerns about AARA, please make sure that you see the guidance officer to discuss your situation.